Hi guys, it's SSUAN and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video I'm a little bit nervous, or actually I'm really nervous because this is my first YouTube video where I'm showing my face. So I'm excited and also again really nervous and giddy and excited and scared as I can be. So I just hope it's gonna be a good video and that I'm gonna feel comfortable showing my face on the internet for my future videos as well. So before we actually get into the video, there are a few things that I want to talk about or that I want to say before we start. First of all, as I'm filming this, which is by the way my third attempt of filming this, I didn't like my first two ones. I wish all my Muslim viewers and friends a happy Bairam. This is the third day out of the 3 celebratory days. So I wish you a happy Bairam. And the second thing that I want to talk about is actually a little disclaimer. So I've been thinking about this for quite a while now, what I want to show on my YouTube channel. And I've been thinking about, testing certain skincare products for a certain amount of time and then, showing to you what I think about them, how good my experience was, how bad my experience was with them, so that maybe you can get a feeling of what I think is a good product, what I think is a bad product, which I would recommend, etc. And there are definitely going to be parts where, I'm going to show you my skin in 4K realness, where I'm probably going to say things along the lines of, my skin was so bad, or look at how bad my skin was before, and look how much better it is now, and it's just maybe a few scars or pimples on my face. And I just want to say that if you're someone who struggles with acne and acne scarring, or just skin problems in general, that when I'm talking about the condition of my personal skin, I don't mean to insult you or make you feel bad about your skin in any way. Actually, the exact opposite. I want this maybe to be a place where you can, maybe find products that can eventually help you better your skin if this is something that you're looking forward to. I am not by any means disgusted by people with acne. I don't find them lazy. I don't find them dirty or any of those negative things, that are usually associated with acne in our society. I'm just doing this to help a few people maybe find good products for themselves. So again, I have nothing against people with acne. I used to have acne on my face and on my back really badly, and I know to a certain degree, how hard it can be to find good products and go to the doctors, and they don't really listen to you and take your concerns seriously. So again, I'm not making these videos to make you feel bad about yourself or anything of that sort. I don't have anything against people with acne. So yeah, just so you know, you're loved and you're clean and you're not lazy and you're probably trying your best, and just to put this out there. And also, I'm not a dermatologist, so a few of the things that I'm gonna be mentioning in this video, like certain ingredients that I can't really pronounce correctly, I just want to say I'm sorry in advance. This is probably gonna be every dermatologist's nightmare, but I'm gonna try my best, okay? I'm also not fluent in English. I mean, I am kind of fluent, but I'm not native to the English language, so please take my effort as me really trying to pronounce them correctly. So, taking this out of the way, I think we can now start with the actual video. So, as you've probably already seen in the title, in today's video, we'll be talking about the Nambusan number 5 vitamin niacinamide concentrated pads. These are toner pads. And And we're going to talk about Nambuzin's number 5 vitamin concentrated serum. This is a vitamin C serum, just so you know. So what exactly are we going to talk about? We're going to go over the basic infos, you know, like how much I paid for the products, where I got them from, where you eventually could get them from. We're going to talk about the packaging a little bit, and then we're going to talk about my experience with both of these products combined, because I used them together to get the best results. Oh, and also we're going to talk about the ingredients in both of these really briefly. Again, I'm not a dermatologist, okay? I'm just gonna tell you the things that I've got out of Dr. Google, which is not always a good idea, but this is all I got. Okay, so I'm really sorry for that. So the first product we're gonna talk about are the pads. So the Nambuzin pads, I got them off of YesStyle, where I bought them for 19.20 euros, I believe, with a discount code applied. You can get them there without a discount for 28 euros, but you can also get them off of Stylevana for 18.99 euros. This box contains 70 pads, and the pads themselves are actually yellow. You can't see them here right now because I used all of them. But they have two sides to them. So one side is really smooth, and the other side is kind of rough. This is actually because the smooth side is supposed to be, you know, kind of laid on your face and then soak in for a few minutes, and the rough side is then supposed to be used as an exfoliator. So you just use the rough side and you go briefly over your face to exfoliate the skin. So the container itself is in this milky white, transparent plastic box. The lid itself is completely white with just the brand name on top. The lid is kind of sturdy, so it's not easily open, which gives it a kind of safer feeling that your pads are not going to dry out. On the top of the part, you can see the tweezers that are on the lid. I never actually used them, I just used my clean fingers. And then inside were the pads, which are obviously, again, not here anymore. So now we're gonna go briefly over the advertised ingredients that are in this product. So we do have vitamin C and vitamin E, which help prevent wrinkles and fine lines. We also have niacinamide, which is supposed to help you with pigmentations and irritations. We also have glutathione, which is supposed to whiten your skin and help you with UV damages. Then we also have coenzyme, which is anti-aging. Then we have vitamin D, or it was written as vitamin diderbiant. I'm really struggling right now. And then we also have vitamin derbiant, or also known as vitamin D according to Google, which helps you and protects your skin from sun damages. Yeah. This one also took a while, but you will not see because I will cut it out. And then we have PHA and LHA, and both of them are just exfoliators. So as I was doing my research for the ingredients in the products, I actually came across a site called skinor.com, and they're like this skincare ingredient site where they list on like the entire ingredients list and also give it a rating if it's good for the skin or not, and kind of also put it into categories for which skin problems it could be beneficial or actually more damaging. So I'm gonna read out a few things from the site. So a few good ingredients or good results with the toner pads are actually that they're hydrating, they're supposed to be good for oily skin, they're good for reducing redness, good for reducing irritations, they're supposed to help with skin texture, they're supposed to help with reducing large pores, they're anti-aging, they help with dark spots, they help with scar healing, they're acne fighting, and they're brightening the skin. And now to the concerns. We have drying, which according to the website, can occur because of the alcohol which are in the toner pads. We then have may worsen oily skin, which is also again because of the alcohol in the product themselves, and also because of the ingredient called polysorbate 80. We then also have irritation because of citric acid, you can read you can read this little thing yourself, and because again of the alcohol. Then we have rosacea because of the citric acid and again the alcohol, and eczema. I think it's called eczema, I'm not sure, and it's again probably a bad ingredient for someone with this problem because of the alcohol. So if you're known to having like skincare products that are, you know, with the same ingredients and you have had problems before, just be a little bit more careful with this product. Okay, now we're going over to the serum. So the Nambusan serum I also got off of Fiesta for 19 euros and 60 cents. The original pricing was also 28 euros, but you can also buy it off of Stylevana for 18 euros and 59 cents. So one bottle contains 30 milliliters of product, and the bottle itself is this black packaging, which I guess is there to prevent the sun from damaging the product. We also have this plumber at the top, you know, to gather the product, and the product itself is this milky white, like, serum, I guess. Yeah, oopsie. Yeah, so when it comes to the advertised ingredients, this is gonna be a mouthful again. We have Vaccinium vitis idea fruit extract, and according to Google again, it took me actually a while to figure out what ingredient it was because there wasn't, I guess, a lot of research done, but they're actually extracts from lingonberries, and lingonberries are supposed to help you calm down your skin. So I was a bit confused because it was advertised as being like a good product for brightening your skin complexion, but Google said that it was a good product for calming down your skin. So I guess there's something in the concentration from the lingonberries that kind of makes a difference. But just to let you know that according to Google, it's actually beneficial for calming down your skin rather than brightening your skin as it was advertised on the advertisement page. Then we have tranexamic acid, which is supposed to help you with dark spots. And then we have again niacinamide, which helps you with irritations and pigmentations, as already mentioned before, with the toner pads as well. We then have alpha-arbutin, which is used to even out the skin tone and is supposed to be also good for melasma. I don't really know how you pronounce it, melasma. I think that's the only way you can pronounce it. And then we have Tisabolo, which is used against redness in the face, or like, you know, the redness from your pimples or your acne. According to the advertisement page, it said that Tisabolo is actually like really beneficial for brightening the skin, or not beneficial, but it's like in the product to brighten your skin, but it's actually more beneficial for, you know, evening out the skin tone rather than brightening, according to Google. So the application is actually really easy. You just take 3 to 5 drops on your face, and then you just rub it into your face until it's gone. So again, for the serum, as I already mentioned before, Skinzord, we have that there's supposed to be hydrating, good for oily skin, good at reducing redness, good at reducing irritation, good with skin texture, reduces large pores, is anti-aging, helps with dark spots, helps with scar healing, is acne fighting, and brightening. Concerns are actually really little, there are only 2. The ingredients name is really long, but there may be a problem for people with oily skin, which may worsen their skin, which is the Bacterosporum parkii butter. yeah. And then we have irritating is the tocopherol ingredient. So actually a lot more positive ingredients in the serum than there are in the toner pads. Now it's finally time for the actual review of the products together. But sadly, I have to split it into two parts. The two parts are included in this video, but they're gonna be two separate experiences basically. So you might have been asking yourself, okay, why did the title say, you know, my experience with Nambuzin's number 5 series, 27 days plus 5? There's a really dumb reason for that actually. So you know, I bought the products off of YesStyle, and if you're someone who usually orders off of YesStyle, you may have seen the feature where you can go like down below the advertisement and then you can see like a few how should I say it? You can basically click on this little thingy there that says details, and then you can actually sometimes see a summarization of how you need to use the product that is advertised on top. I did this for the Nambuzin toner pads, and unfortunately the only thing that it said in the description was that you're supposed to take a pad and then rub it all over your face and you'd be done. Now, if you're someone who's listened carefully to my explanation throughout the video, you will realize that it's actually not supposed to be used that way. You're supposed to take a pad, use the smooth side, lay it on your problematic area, let it sit for 5 minutes, and then take it off. For 27 days, or actually a little bit less, I did that. Yeah. So I used the toner pads wrong, unfortunately. And unfortunately, it's only me to blame for this. So yeah, don't be like me. Read the advertised page, not the YesStyle description. But you know, now regardless if I used them for the first part wrong, I still had certain results with the toner pads themselves. I started using them on the 8th of February. Again, I used them wrong, but still. And then on the 19th of February, I actually encountered problems because I used them together. I can't really say, oh, I got the irritation from the serum, or oh, I got the irritations from the pads. I actually believe it's more from the serum, but I started to actually burn the skin around my mouth, and you will be able to see it in the picture that I'm gonna insert here. I had like this slight redness around my mouth, and I have a really sensitive mouth area because I actually suffer from a bit of hyperpigmentation around my mouth. So this entire place actually started to really burn and really hurt on the 19th of February, and I think you can actually like see my skin shedding from all the irritation that I had experienced during that trial basically. So I would ask you to be careful with using the products together. If you're someone who has really sensitive skin, you should definitely look out for that. Based on my first experience, which lasted till the 19th of February, I would have thought that these two together are bad products. Because again, like most of the things that I saw through this product were actually the burning sensation and nothing else. But then, you know, on the 19th, actually, no. On the 5th of March, after I, you know, had fought my cold, because I caught a cold on the 20th of February, which was really bad. I laid flat for almost 2 weeks. I wanted to actually film this video. Yeah. So, you know, I did my research. I then found out that I used the products wrong, and I decided, you know what? I'm gonna do it again, but I'm gonna do it right this time. So I did that. And with that period, we're actually now going over to my second trial with these two products together used the correct way. And you know, as I mentioned before, I did my research. And during my research, I actually found out that there is a really effective way of using both products together. So according to Nambuzen, the most effective way of using both products together is that you clean your face first, you know, I double cleansed. Then you take the toner pads. You take a toner pad, apply it with the smooth side on your skin, let it sit there for 5 minutes. Then you use the rough side, exfoliate your skin. Take your serum, do the 3 to 5 drops on your face. And then you take your serum again, take a drop, apply it to your most difficult area, and then you take a pad and you lay it over the second layer of the serum that you had just applied and let it sit for about 10 to 20 minutes. According to Nambuzen, this is the most effective and efficient way to use both products together. So of course, I did that. And then, you know, when I used the most effective way, I got the best results. I must also say, however, that I used this method, and on the 9th of March, so 4 days after using this method, I actually started to see irritations around my eye area on both sides. So I started to burn right here on, again, both sides. I would again, you know, recommend you to be really careful with both of them. After this experience, or after, you know, I've witnessed my skin changing around my eyes, I stopped applying both products on this area to kind of let it heal, and it took actually quite a while for them to get back to how it was before. I think it took me about 1 week, 1.5 weeks to actually heal. So please be really careful when you use both products together that you don't burn your skin, basically. So when we talk about, you know, do I think that they helped my skin in just 6 days together? I would say yes. And I would recommend you these products actually together. If I was to give a rating, I would say both of these products together in this short amount of time, for efficiency, I would give them a 4 out of 5. A 4.5 out of 5, I'd say. If we were to talk about, you know, just one product at a time, I would say that the packaging, for instance, for the pads is really basic. It does its job, with the yellow pads inside is looking a little bit prettier than it is right now. It does its job. It's nothing super special. So I would say it's like a 4 out of 5 because the lid is kind of sturdy and I really like this. When we talk about the price for the toner pads, we've talked about the method on how to use the toner pads a few times already in this video, so I'm not gonna go over it again. But it is said to be used on your problematic areas. My problematic areas for me was my entire face. So I used in the morning and at night 4 pads each. Even when I used the most effective way, which I also did in the morning and at night, you know, where you're supposed to then put the second toner pad on your skin after you applied the second layer of the serum. I used the ones that I've used for the 5-minute part, just again on my skin, because I felt like it would be such a waste for one usage using up 8 toner pads. In the morning and at night, I used up 8 toner pads a day. Now, if you've, again, heard before, there are only 70 pads in this product itself. So if you used 8 pads a day, it would last you for about a little over a week. And this product actually costs like 28 euros, which is a lot. For a really short time, but for a really effective short time, I guess the price is okay. but long-term use, again for your entire face, I don't know, it does seem for a little over a week a bit pricey, yeah, in my personal opinion. Going over to the serum, I would say that the packaging is okay. It does its job. I find this packaging a little bit prettier than I find this one, so I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. Again, it does a good job, but and the price I think is also fair. It's 30 milliliters and I still have so much left. The price is totally fine. Again, as I've already mentioned before, I would recommend them, and I recommend them to you. If you want to use them on your skin, I would recommend using them together. So, if you've come thus far, I want to say thank you first of all. I've already gained 30 subscribers in such a short amount of time, which I'm really thankful for. And if you're someone who, you know, enjoyed this video and thought it was helpful, please write a comment. Let me know. It hypes me up. Okay, it gives me motivation to do those videos. And I actually came up with a little thought. If you're someone who is, you know, a bit shy, or who doesn't want to leave like the only comment on my videos because you feel pressured that I'm gonna see you and that you're gonna be seen, and that I'm gonna, you know, kind of annoy you or make you feel guilty, because maybe you just want to see one video and you don't care about the rest, and then you feel obligated to watch my other videos even though you don't want to do that. Please just leave your comment and write in breaks, "Sorry, I'm shy," with an emoji, and I will completely ignore you. Okay, I will look at your comment. I will appreciate your comment if it's a nice one. I will appreciate your comment, but I will not like it, and I will not write a comment to not make you feel pressured. I will see you, but I will see right through you. Okay, you don't have to feel obligated and pressured into leaving a comment down below. I'll just let you be. So again, thank you so much for staying this far, and I hope I may have helped you in your question, should I buy these products? So yeah, again, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. Mwah!